What if I told you that the fear you feel while watching horror movies isn't just about the monsters on screen? It's about something far deeper, something your brain can't ignore. It's your body reacting to a primal instinct, an instinct that keeps you alive. I'm the Doctor, and today we're diving into the twisted psychology of fear in horror stories and real-life unsolved mysteries. You'll discover why we love to be scared and why we can't look away from the unknown. Let's start with the basics. Why do we feel fear? That sharp rush of adrenaline when the lights go out or when a sudden sound makes you jump? Your brain is designed to react this way. It's your body's alarm system preparing you to fight or flee. It's an ancient response, fine-tuned over centuries to keep you alive. But here's the twist. It doesn't matter if you're watching a movie or reading a book. When you feel fear, your brain reacts the same way, whether it's real or fictional. That's why we keep coming back for more horror. Because your brain doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a scary story. Take the Black Dahlia murder. In 1947, Elizabeth Short was found brutally murdered, her body cut in ways that haunted the public's imagination. But what's truly terrifying about the Black Dahlia case isn't the crime itself, it's the not knowing. We still don't know who did it. The fear here isn't about what happened, it's about the uncertainty, the unknown. It's not just the body you see that's disturbing, it's the questions that hang in the air. That's the kind of fear that grips you, the unknown, the unanswered. What's more terrifying than not knowing? Now, here's something that might surprise you. We actually crave fear. We seek it out. Why? Because horror is a form of controlled fear. Your body reacts to the tension and terror on screen, but you know you're safe. It's like riding a roller coaster. It's terrifying in the moment, but when you're done, you feel alive. Why do we love it? Because facing that fear, even in a safe setting, gives us a feeling of triumph. And when the fear is over, we're flooded with relief. That's why people binge-watch scary movies, because it's not just the fear that gets us. It's the relief that comes afterward, and it's addictive. The best horror stories know one thing: uncertainty is terrifying. You know what's worse than a monster chasing you in the dark? Not knowing if it's coming at all. Horror movies like The Blair Witch Project play on that tension. They make you feel like something's lurking just beyond sight. It's the unknown that keeps you on edge, makes you second-guess every creak and shadow. Real-life mysteries work the same way. In 1959, a group of hikers known as the Dyatlov Pass victims was found dead under bizarre circumstances. Was it an avalanche, a yeti, or something more sinister? That uncertainty, that what if, is the most chilling part of it all. Take the Zodiac killer, for example. He taunted police and the media with cryptic letters never caught, and left everyone wondering, could the killer be standing next to me right now? That feeling of not knowing if you're safe is what makes the Zodiac killer so terrifying. It's not just a crime, it's the psychological torment that follows. Anyone could be hiding behind a mask. The Hinterkaifeck murders take this fear to another level. In 1922, a family of 6 was brutally killed. But what makes this story truly terrifying is the idea that the killer might have been living with them for days. That violation of personal safety, knowing someone was in your space, breathing your air, watching you without your knowledge, is a fear we can all relate to. It's not just about the act of murder, it's the psychological horror that comes from the breach of trust. That's the kind of fear that stays with you. Here's the thing. Horror stories don't just scare us, they give us something valuable. They let us face our deepest anxieties, confront our worst fears, and then survive them. It's catharsis, a release of tension. After the fear is gone, we feel better, because we've faced the darkness and lived to tell the tale. That's why we keep watching horror, because it's not just about the terror, it's about feeling stronger after we've survived it. And that's the real thrill. Fear in all its forms challenges us. It makes us confront what's unknown, what's dark, and what's lurking in the corners of our minds. And just like in every great horror story, it makes us feel alive. If you faced your fear with me today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because just like any good horror story, you never know what's coming next. Until next time, keep your lights on, and remember, sometimes the scariest thing is what's lurking just beyond your reach.